I watched Blue Beetle actually too.
Oh yeah, how'd you like
It
it?
was one of the worst movies I've seen in a while.
Wow,
Absolutely
really?
horrible. It's such a bad movie.
Really?
I don't know why it has such a high rating. It's such a bad movie.
What's so bad about it? DC be missing it.
Like, okay, so one thing is the acting in the movie was probably some of the worst acting I've seen in years.
George Lopez, really?
George Lopez is George Lopez. Coronavirus. Need to add that. George Lopez has never been known to me as being a very good actor. He's just an actor.
True.
Right? And he had his own show and like whatever the hell else. But it's just like, I think the acting's really bad. Like it's very like childish. Reminds me of Spy Kids almost.
Wow. He was in Spy Kids too, ironically.
Yeah, he was in Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just like the movie really reminds me of Spy Kids. CGI wasn't that great. The fighting wasn't that great. The dialogue was like super cringe. It was like, so he has like this scarab symbiote thing that's like fused with him, but it has its own free will. And at the end of the movie, it's just like the mom's like, "Oh, Jaime, that's his name." She's like, "Jaime, you and the scarab thing come here," because I can hear him. Hear her, I guess. And she's like, "You need to protect us. You need to protect your family. You need to remember you're doing this for your family and for your dad." Which spoiler alert? Are you gonna watch the movie?
Now that you said it sucks, probably not.
It's don't waste your money on it. Like watch it somewhere else.
I mean, I don't waste my money on movies.
Okay, so don't waste your. Oh yeah, actually that's true. Like spoiler alert, but like the dad dies, and they just forget that the dad dies in like 3 hours.
Fuck.
Right, and they're like, "Oh, you need to protect your family stuff." It's just like, it's so cringe. The dialogue is so cringe. Their house burns down, and like this guy, I guess, starts dating, like kind of like. She's like super rich. She's a billionaire. Her family owns like a company.
Yeah.
And their house burns down. And she's like, "Oh, we're going to fix your house." But like, that doesn't really solve the problem at the initial problem of the movie. Not one of the big problems of the movie is that they're losing their house, right?
Yeah.
Because they can't keep up with payments.
Yeah.
So she fixes their house. But the dad's dead. So how are they supposed to keep up with payments? Because she didn't give anyone jobs.
Oh shit.
I think being a superhero doesn't pay.